Now that we know how triads are built from the minor scale, let's take it a step further and add one more note on top. This gives us what's called a seventh chord. Just like before, we'll build chords by stacking notes in thirds, but this time we'll add one extra note, the seventh note above the root. This extra note adds more depth and color to the harmony and is very common in styles like jazz, soul, and of course electronic music. Let's take the A natural minor scale as an example. B, C, D, E, F, G. If we build seventh chords on each degree of the scale, we've got A, C, E, G. That's an A minor 7. B, D, F, A. That's a B half diminished. C major 7. D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G dominant 7. As you can hear, each one has its own distinct color. The A minor 7 feels smooth and moody. It will be the home chord in A minor. The B half diminished has a bit of tension. It sounds unstable and usually wants to resolve to another chord. And the G7 creates a strong pullback to, let's say, C major or A minor. In the same way, now that we know how seventh chords are built, let's see how to build them from a major scale. We'll use C major as an example. So the C major scale, as we saw earlier, is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. To build a seventh chord, we start just like we did earlier, stacking notes in thirds, but this time we add one more note on top. Remember, the C major scale, as the A minor, both of them always play in only white keys. Let's build one chord on each note of the C major scale. That's a C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7. This one is special. It's a dominant 7th chord. It creates tension and wants to resolve back to C major, as we saw earlier. A minor 7, again, smooth. Half diminished chord, tense and unstable. And back to our home. Each one has its own color and function. Some feel stable, some create tension, and some help us move smoothly between chords. We will build our chord progression over 2 bars fitting 4 chords. First chord, A minor 7, A, C, E, and G. Even on its own, this chord already sounds richer and smoother compared to a regular triad. Second chord, D minor 7, D, F, A, and C. The third chord, an E minor 7, E, G, B, and D. Now for the timing. The first chord will last just a bit less than half a bar. The second chord will come right after it. The third chord will start an 8th note before the second bar and will play through the entire bar. we can experiment with inversions to make the transition between chords smoother and more natural. And here's a quick tip. In music production, inversions can also help you to control the space that your chords take up in the frequency spectrum. When you use several seventh chords in a chord progression, for example, you end up with a lot of notes, from low to high, and that can easily fill up the mix. But using inversions to keep the notes closer together, you'll make the chord progression sound more compact, leaving space in the mix for your other instruments like the bass, leads, or even vocals.